Testing. Okay, here goes. Movie time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Conductor 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Warner Bros. Let's pay homage to those names on the screen that I doubt anyone will remember. Victor Vance, VV. Uh, quiet time. What the hell does that frickin' mean? It's an hour movie. I showed about it, the first quarter of it in the previous video. Now it's the guys driving in. Horseshoes. Should I try to? This is funny, but there are things in this movie that don't seem very considerate. Like that seemed that's cruelty to animals. That's the main tool of the movie, Mike O'Toole. A little scratchy to the head. Hey, father, come here. What part of Ireland are we in? That would kind of influence the voice. Let me have a drinky poo and reflect on that. Me back. Lads. What you say, Sonny? What the truck? I can't huh? I have an idea, Timmy O'Toole. I'll open up the chest. Him, not me. What the hell is he chucking out there? Those Kleenexes? Like, what was that? If trouble there be, it's Blarney. Bricks. I think they're tissue boxes or something, like painted over. 'Tis an honor. So that dude's gonna walk funny. He was walking like, what's her face? From the Useful Idiots. Helper. He was like his butt sticking out and just not too proportioned. Well, what the hell's up with his hat? So he gets the new hat. What's up with the pant? Like the lift in the pants way, way up. Sorry, I'm being very factual and not funny. Oh, the doll. That looks pretty cool. So this is a comedy. It's a good luck doll. So pretty soon, it'll all be spontaneous. For now, I've already seen this. They're in Ireland. They're wishing the lad well. He's off to America. Or he's saying, is he off to America? Yeah, he's saying what he's going to be. He says he's going to be the Irish cop. So it's got the stereo there like, where have we heard that one? So the motorman is a better Yeah, like the fireman over the cop. Anything over a cop would be better. That looks so cool. It's like a postcard. The motorman, he has to like start and stop the train that's in the city, like in the middle of the road. Um, that looks realistic for Ireland. Why not? Is that any thatch going on? Thatchery. Cheapo roofing. Bye bye, Letty. Back to the horseshoes. Well, Terry O'Toole. American. Them fighting words. That's like Liver King and Rogan. Jim Lampley on commentary. Did anyone else see Jim Lampley? I took the video so people don't have to go to the Rogan website. That guy Jim Lampley, what a mess. He should just go hide away. He don't look too good. Sometimes they quit because they can't. Wyatt Reed, fake name if I ever heard one. And Blumenthal's a fake wife. Always looking for housing. That's a truism. The Irish, the people take care of their own when they immigrantise to America. I've seen that setting before in other movies. That same exact stairway. The hot woman from back in the day who knows how to dress. There's a gay entendre coming up. It gets pretty wild. That's within the first 15 minutes. This is called a pre-code. No rules. No production code. He looks like he was built to play a clown. That's Rosie O'Donnell. If I had to guess there, I should try this more often. I do see. I seemingly figure out who the people were. Who they became, I mean. So that's Rosie. She was Rosie O'Donnell. She became Rosie O'Donnell. Mrs. Murphy. Like I found Farron Franzak. She was Mary McBride. Okay, it's getting a little Archie Bunker would say a little grapefruity. So they all share the two bathrooms. That actually looks fairly close to realistic. Maybe it's going a little too fast. I was thinking of cutting down the speed, but now I can't do that. I would slow some of that down and make it look more real. Why not? Hey, we'll do that right now. I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to try to, alright, so he locked himself out, and he put himself into a chair. Alright, I'm going to hit pause. Thanks. Pause. Testing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Okie dokie. This is a scary looking dude. He's got that Marfan's syndrome. Not too bad, maybe a more mild case of it. I think it's called Marfan's. Don't. Hey now. I think that's a Howard Stern. How does he pull that off? That's pretty funny. It's late. It's fairly late at night for me. What? Some low energy. That's. I think that's the kind of stuff that wouldn't play like 10 years later. There's a guy that looks exactly like Hitler. This is a 1924 movie, so they made it like in 1923, 24. I looked it up. It seems Hitler became famous in 23. They put him in prison for the bear riots or something. The bear hall, something. So that has to be Hitler. He's got Freemason. That's Freemasonry. They don't even hide it. They probably wouldn't be so blatant about it if they knew what was going to happen decades later. It's now fairly obvious that Freemasonry is not a kooky idea. For the main conspirators. What'd he step on? I think this is where it gets a little fruity. So they're making fun of Hitler. Hitler was Freemason, I bet, and they tricked him into being a. I don't know why they would kill that many people if it was World War One and Two was to depopulate. So that's a little. I don't know what to say. I don't want to sound homophobic. I don't want to hurt anyone's. I don't think I could hurt someone's feelings for being. So that's his arms. How could someone sit on? Ah, yeah. This is where it gets totally like guy on guy. Ugh. That's how powerful the government is. That 10 years later, that this would never be allowed. Guy sitting right on his lap, and then they go up and down like that. Come on. So this is their attempt back in the day at humor. I like it better when he's running the trolley, the train. That looks depressing to me to be with like 40 other people. It's like a hostel for adults. There's Rosie O'Donnell. I don't follow the news cycle at all, but I could have sworn I seen something about Rosie O'Donnell getting deported. I got the scoop of a lifetime. Because no one else steps forward with no one. I don't care if they make it seem like I get no page views. I know it. One can just tell that it's all scripted and fake and everyone knows it. Is that David Niven? Oh, David Niven wannabe. There's some hot looking chicks towards the front of the line. Oops, sorry if that was sexist. I don't understand how he got back into the room though without the key. I think you have to have the key. Like that's why. Then I think they just end the scene like this. The time I slowed it down. I had to keep slowing it down to like 65% of it was going way too fast. I mean, I had to ultimately guess when to leave it to stop. It can backfire here. The subtitles can go on forever when you do that. Oh, the one-man car. Now this gets a little strange. There's some very strange things going on, and after this scene, it'll all be brand new to me. I loaded this for the other video, the last video I made. Here he is. Yeah, that's a much better job than being a cop. He's got kind of a Harold Lloyd, he's always smiling. Alright, who is this guy then? There's the funny doll. It's a scary looking doll almost, but it's good luck. Good Blarney luck. So he's looking at the doll and he misses them. So I've seen this. Now eventually I hate to spoil it, but it's in a couple minutes he'll end up going back to pick those people up. He'll realize what had happened. There's another woman, the cougar from back in the day. Now that's kind of funny the way she was whooping it up. Now it looks like it could be slowed down even further. But this is a million times better than. I'm glad there was that. Not really a big intermission for the viewer here, but for myself, I had to work at it a little bit. Alright, so he's heading back. He's got a good disposition. He's the happy drunk man. Clown. He's like, okay, pal, no blood, no foul. Like at the end, he's like, alright. Like at first they're mad at him, like, what the frickin'? Then they're like, an Irishman, alright. Like it would. She's like, you bad bugger. It's like, what the hell? Heck. They'd say heck, not hell. Well, no, they'd say hell, because that's a precode. We might even see some skirt, some lifting of the skirt. Now this is where it gets weird again with the handling of the baby. Now is this where the stunt baby is brought in? That was one of the, I stole that from Saturday Night Live, one of the early years. Bring in the stunt baby. Dan Aykroyd. Guess you had to be there. See right there, it's like, what? That looks like a real kid crying. And they give this stranger, and he carries the kid like a football, almost knocks her head into the steel piping. What the hell? I like to look at the pretty clothes in the houses. This guy, what's he got, a cane? He's supposed to, oh, he's drunk. So it's a pro out. This is like Cheech and Chong, but for drink back in the day. Couple lesbians apparently to the far right. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, see, I'm vindicated. I haven't seen this part. This is where I stopped watching. What? It looked like he was gonna. This is much better with it slowed down. You can see the humanity in these people. Before it was garbage. When I'm never watching a silent movie again that's not near normal speed. This should even probably be slowed a bit. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, if I could get some AI in the comments to explain. Yeah, I love AI. Yeah, I believe it. I have no problem at all. Oh wait, I did see this. All right, this is what I did. I'm sorry about that. I have seen this. It's like a teenage girl. She's like 12 and she's on like some type of like a moped from back in the day. Or a motorcycle. The thing seems to go kind of Brian Sage. I guess her pops is the big important man. Be careful, you. This is a pre-code because that's illegal. With the code, you can't do illegal things like that and get away with it. About 10 years later, but in this one, you can get away with stuff like carrying the baby like a football. Almost the head. I don't know how that's. I wasn't really laughing, but I was awake watching that. You know, maybe it's a very dark, cynical comedy after World War One. They're like, fuck it, let's just get dark on it. Oh, he's racing the kid. That can't be. I wanted to say kosher, but it's like opening up a political can of worms. What the hell? That's like the modern day, the road rage toward the motorcycle people, cutting in between, interleaving or something. There's some phrase for it, but I haven't watched enough of those CIA sponsored shows. The hell, there's like a bird on that woman's hat. I forgot to cough to the side. It's the be some like annoying. Sorry about that. Oh, something popped up in the algorithm. Something about some Doctor Evil psychology test. They give these people the most boring, repetitive job, and then they were mind controlling their reaction to it by tweaking pay and what to one group got more money, but they'd have to say that it was fun. So they were testing this shell system back in the day. The internet's rigged, right? Have fun with this. I keep going with making videos. Maybe I will, but it's not gonna be what it could have been. I used to love doing this stuff, not letting it rep. Not too eager to sing. I feel a little burned out from the singing. But this talking spontaneously, I love it. Testing the voice. I thought that was pretty funny. If I was gonna self-critique, what's going on here? Bitter fight. It's a corporate movie. The board meeting. They're all white old guys. The stereotype. Connolly. So the Kennedys. The rich Irish. Mr. Eyebrows. Those couldn't be real. See, to antagonize the public. This is all brand new to me. I wasn't. I'm trying to get us away from the artificial mind control. I want us to go back to the olden days of mind control. I'm still there. Just didn't have anything to say. I love it that I slowed it down. From now on, I promise to always make sure the movies are at a good speed. I found it very easy to download this from archive.org. With the right save click too, it's not working the way it used to work but I like it this way where you can right click it. So you click on the thing, it goes to the movie, the file of the actual movie, then you just right click save. So maybe I'll get into doing stuff like this, because I'm definitely done with the news cycle. It's not worth it to even mention anything. I only mention Liver King because I'm not sure if I made my video on Rogan's house before or after the Liver King thing happened. I heard of the Liver King Rogan thing after I loaded my video, and the timing seemed like very close to this other timing, but I never looked close enough. So that stupid board meeting, I gave up on this movie on that part of it. Oh wow, now the thing's gonna go to close to 2 hours because I made that move. Well, it's still better. I guess they'll adjourn for some food. I guess they're having Alright, I'll concentrate. I'll see what's going on here. They're like, the architecture's nice. It might be a boring movie, but the architecture's very exciting. Doris May. Doris, may I have a date with you? You're so lovely. Grace Brown, Langford's confidential secretary. Grace. She looks bitter. Chicken peck. That's some of the worst typing I ever seen. That's lazy comedy writing, I think, on that. That stupid chicken peck typing. She laughing at. Oh, is it? She's the right one for him, but she's too shy. But she's not the city gutter. The naughty girl. She's more like the librarian type. So there's going to be some type of CIA. I'm not sure if the CIA had any like type of pre-crime formation of their institution. They try to make it seem like it formed for World War II. She's sort of cute, but only if she let her hair down and if she stopped scrunching with the eyebrows there. That guy's got a really shady looking mustache. Rosenthal? Is that orange juice? Is that code for juice? Where the hell's the butler? You'd think there's a staff in there. One of those huge mansion type movies. Some type of boring corporate nature to it. Of course, before the Depression hit, don't worry, Smithers. Yeah, I wouldn't call that heavy duty writing. Next day found Terry as usual on the job. Alright, back to the real part of the movie. I got Audacity on so it could never if it glitched I would notice. And I'd go back to the pause system. Terry O. Eyebrows. Yeah, there's that little brat again. Ah! What the hell? Whoa! That's a lawsuit. Damn. Oh, the poor little kid. Hit him run. It's hit him run. What? It's an alien? No, just kidding. He's like, are you... What? Over dramatic much? He's like, we got it. Whoa. Oh, stuck on the road. I see what's going on. He's a MacGyver trying to figure things out. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to get... Oh, a little Harold Lloyd action. He's going to scoop her up. That's cool. Whoa. What happened? That didn't look right. Oh, he did it. Are they going to clap for him? Bravo, Irishman. You'd make a splendid cop, laddie. A good guy cop. Dirty, dirty, rotten, stinking cop. That was from Lenny Bruce. Sorry the audio is a bit cranky in that one. I just put it on low. I'd like to find some of his earlier stuff. At least when he's less of a junkie. So Lenny Bruce said I guess he was doing uppers. That was his addiction. He said he didn't like the buzz of pot. He said something about his buzz is up there while the pot's like there. He had nothing against pot, he just wasn't into it. What, now the movie's too slow? No, I think it's at the right speed. Oh, for saving brother? That's a guy, a kid. A guy, I mean. A boy. Oh, it in the go-kart? Now, in real life, the kid would be taken away from that for the family, for them letting him do that. Oh, the shake. Oh, he's a smart he's a good Irishman. For me, it was different. I was the Americana in Ireland. So this is like a yin yang. And I wouldn't have been into that gay scene with the Hitler look-alike guy with them Freemasonry pajamas. What the hell was going on with that? So was Noriega like a form of Hitler? Not extreme, but how would they get set up by the other Freemasons? None of this world makes much sense unless there's some very diabolical people in the military effing with us. They can't just fucking cut it out. Alright, this is an interesting room. Okay, that looks fairly normal. I won't change the speed again, even. It's just the way it ends up. It's like mixing the music together. Be more difficult. Oh, he's getting trained on how to do it. That's the wait staff. Okay, Thompson, back to go dust. It looks like one of those Freemason lodges. They like to sit in the same room with other guys. They don't seem to talk, but maybe two guys playing chess. Freemason right there, jabbing the thumb into the other guy's hand. O'Toole, that is a funny name. All right, we have an hour and 14 minutes to go. Okay, that's awesome. An hour and 13 minutes and 20 seconds. That guy's got weird looking cheeks. It's like you can never find a workable pen. Right there. Ah. Is that the cigar? Oh. Check. Oh, he didn't want to write. Oh. He got a little confusing for me. $1,000. That's probably $1 million back then. That might be worth. That might be 50 grand today at grand. Or no, even more. 100 grand. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. That. Oh, that's Dan Aykroyd? Is that who that guy is? Ha ha ha. Arty har ar har. Corny. $1,000 is buying him a stake in the company. Someday I'll be the president of this company. Oh, that's where the mayor thing from Back to the Future that got stolen from ripped off. I'm gonna be the mayor someday. Ah, that'll give him an idea. Bring me father. From the north. See, from the north. Her brother? She said it, her brother. She's got like, I don't think that was right. I think I might have missed on. A doll? Guys don't have dolls, right? So that, what was that from before about the brother? Was she saying it makes no sense. Plaid or flannel. Well, didn't that art? Uh, oh, I think I'm. Oh, I saw a little bit of this when I was trying to figure out the speed. When I was trying to fix the speed. Oh, that's why I mentioned the cigars. Sorry about that. That must have been confusing. When he brought up, I was confused. Sorry about that. I saw this little bit in the intermission time where I slowed it down. That's a 5 cent cigar. One can see the the corniness of most of the jokes. This example right here. He puts the 50-cent wrapper on that. What does that even mean? Is he gonna try to rip someone off, or he feels better? He thinks, I don't know. I don't think that's funny, and I think it's okay to judge them in the past and call them idiots who weren't funny if that's how they were. Okie dokie. My boy, keep up the good work, my boy. So it's the old man talking to the conductor, I think. Was that him talking to the little brother? I hate that when I get must be autism. I don't want things ambiguous. What the hell's up with that painting? The books in the back, that doesn't look real. That looks painted, some of that setting. Langford. It's a very well put together woman. Nice smile. Oh, is that the grouchy one? Or no? That's not the secretary. The secretary was a grouchy one. And she's. Oh, I see. She's the daughter of the company president. Freemason with the fingers. The pointing the index, the top, that one top. Oh, that's why he did that, to be deceptive. Now, this is where that psychology test will come into play. If the guy, so this guy's going to go like, oh, wow, that's a fancy. Now, let's see. They're going to say the psychology is that he'll be the stupid human will enjoy it because thinks it's a inexpensive one. That's the test. Or he'll know it's a fake good cigar. Here it goes. Here it goes. He's like, let me. Hmm. No, well, it's up in the air. Yeah, he doesn't like it. But he's like, it does cost a lot of money. He's like, come on, that can't be. That's a 50 cent. He's. So you can do switch this. Switch the cigars. He's on to the trick. Grimacing. Hard grimacing. Chicken face syndrome right there. So that's the alcoholic one. But they had cocaine. They had some stuff going on back then for drugs. Not that I looked into it that much. But I'm positive cocaine was big. Cocaine is addictive. Big lie is that there's no addiction to it. It's 100% addictive. And it screws people up because the tolerance doesn't last at all. Just drives a hole into the money for the addicts. They end up with no money. So these shills are addicts who need the money, or they're gonna go through withdrawal. That's how they sell their. That's why they sell their souls. So there's the clock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. I guess I could have tried to find out how long this movie was in real life. But who knows if anything was cut from it. Have I made it too slow? I don't think so. They're getting up. What does that even mean? Oh, so they both work as conductors and they're competing and it's supposed to be funny. And I guess that's the stereotype of the woman who likes to have cuckold. That's a CIA thing they pushed on us. It wasn't even real. Oh, she's frickin' breaking the fourth wall. Come on, honey. She don't know nothing about Stanislavski and the method, apparently. Edna. What? She's like 35 and on curfew. It's midnight, Edna. Oh, Dad. Oh, Daddy. Whoa. That's innuendo time. Okay, only an hour to go. Copper. If it's slow, it can't be that slow. That looks realistic. Car can't just come to a stop. Okay, fellas, license and registration. Gonna give you a ticket. Drive a little slower there, lads. Arrested? Did he misuse the word? Are they misusing words on purpose? What does this mean? He's been arrested? He got a ticket. Whoa, fired for speeding. Her kid brother, right there. Yeah, you gotta win. It's a ready-made family. You have to win over. You have to win over the any type of relatives and friends of the person. I'm gonna make one of those videos one of these days, like. But I want to wait till I'm a lot older, and then I'll walk. I'll talk slowly. Try to share with younger people things I wish I had known. Oh, that's incredible. One moment, please. Wow, that was pretty cool. I think it's the right speed. It's just going to be a little boring compared to any type of story. So let's see the cat. Or no, a monkey. Couple days to fix something, alright. I'm gonna sleep very nicely. The monkey. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I was trying to do the monkey sound. That's a wise little chimp guy right there. It seemed like a very wise, ancient soul of a chimp, of a monkey, of a little monkey. An ancient wise soul. Is the little brother trying to be a Huck Finn? I mean, did they just dress differently back then? Or? Tonight's movie is brought to you by Pepperidge Farm. We remember at Pepperidge Farm. Here's the wind-up and the pitch. Oh, bit low. Ah. The pitcher's gone. 3 1/3 innings. Giving up 5 hits. 1 run. What the hell's that? Handkerchief? No, don't. That's disgusting. Did I miss something? No, he's like, don't do. Yeah, what the? The Dirty Irishman? They made. Ugh. I must have missed something. What the? A circus act? What? They just improvised that out of nowhere? Guess I'm missing a good movie. I almost need to speed it up. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm gonna hit pause and speed this thing up. I gotta get some shut eye. Alright, pause. Uh, it's next day. Guy's walking in. New guy from Ireland shows up. Buddy of, what's his face? I didn't speed it up or slow it down. I'm just going with the same time. I think I slowed down and I needed to sleep. It's about 8:38 a.m. the next day, Sunday. All of me. What part of Ireland you? The Irish are funny, but they do tend to get a little bit like extra corn. Like right there, the excessive hugging. So it's either excessive joy or fighting or drink. That's that's the Irish. Doing the jig. So I think that speed is pretty good. It looks realistic. I maybe a little slower would make more sense. So now I just feel obligated to finish out the movie. Guys like, you just wait there. Making a phone call. This is Captain Obvious with play-by-play. Wow, the phone book. Do people even use those anymore? I am so done with the old ways. So done with rich people. I'm so done with every single asshole. I just want to fucking get into their heads and crush their brains. To go inside of their heads and to fucking crush the, like Joe Rogan. To get inside of his fucking brain and to just start chopping at it through telepathy. I want that fucking bitch. I want all these fucking bitches to get what they're asking for. Which I'm not going to identify what they're asking for. So the Irish, they get no money. So the movies are catering to the poor people who can afford the 10 cents. While the rich spend hundreds of dollars on stamps back then. While the rich spend hundreds of dollars on stamps, the poor spend 10 cents or a nickel to get a Coke or to, I don't know what the pricing was back then. Okay, they're dressed up. They got their one suit out. It's the Bohemian Grove. So I don't care anymore. I don't follow it. I don't care. Daily Mail doesn't even let a person follow it anymore. Oh, there's a butler. Different cultures. Irishman always looking for a fight. Not exactly, but every once in a while they get a little volatile with the after a few drinks. But good natured deep down. There aren't too many murderers in Ireland. They sort of respect the human. They get the little boy dressed up and dressing him up soft. So that's the American royalty. So the rich Irish were probably looked on as the royalty of America. There's that weird lip kissing that went on back in the day. Huh. Okie dokie. The Enchanted Woman. Everything had to be scripted out. Everything needs. She's got Freemason dress on that bottom part, the black and white. That's part of their game, their initiation game. Something about I think black and white marbles. Not sure on that. I do know that there are no secrets that ever get revealed. It's just about power and manipulation. They get people to take a blood oath before they even know what they're swearing to. Hmm. What the? There's like nothing in there for food. Hmm. It looks like I. Doesn't look like fish. They think it's alive. Alright. Kill that thing before it bites somebody. Hey, Pops. When in Rome, dudes, the Romans, Pop. So they're making fun of the poor people who don't know what a mini crab lobster is, or whatever that is. She looks like what's her face, the one they blacklisted, the It girl. That's all Freemasonry, the black white. Something in me wants to confront assholes. Like that guy Warren Dixon, he's on film. Anyone can look at him on film and see that he's a fucking demented piece of shit who deserves to be told to his face, like, you're a demented piece of shit who's asking for something. Goddamn demented pieces of shit who are breaking the Constitution are asking for something. I can't deliver it. I can't deliver it. I don't want anyone else to deliver it. If something can be delivered, which is unidentified, so we don't even know what the delivery is, the delivery could be a non-violent, non-threatening something, but it's delivered, and they're stopped. It stopped what they're doing somehow. So the end game is, how do we stop what they're doing? How do we get them to do things that we're not allowed to say? How are we able to fix something when we're not allowed to speak about what the solution is? The guillotine T-ball? Can I mention something about a guillotine T-ball? For assholes. So what I do is, instead of making threats or anything, I go for the telepathy, or I go for some fantasy, fiction, science fiction, with a guillotine that the blade's taken out and it's turned into T-ball. Goddamn pieces of shit. And they expect people to read about this fucking bullshit going on that they create. They expect us to read it, to watch it, to care. No, fuck them. I'm trying to think of shit to say that's not gonna get me in trouble. But we all know what they fucking are asking for that we're not allowed to say. This movie's garbage. I just want it to end. 42 minutes. Everyone looks the same. Everyone's acting the same. And it's boring. It's overacting. It's like, who gives a fuck? Every fucking little thing they're doing, who gives a fuck? Same as what goes on in our lives with the news cycle. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking believes any of that shit? Who doesn't want to do things that we're not allowed to say? Who's not getting angry and wants to do stuff to them who are fucking with us? They're not funny. They're not talented. They're nothing. Joe Rogan isn't talented. He's a nothing. So the consolation prize of Liver King not beating the fucking shit out of Joe Rogan, the consolation prize is, I want the fucker to lose 100% control of his face. I want it leaked out that he's reading off the hidden teleprompters. I want fucking people to fucking get exposed. I want fucking people in the toilet to know they're in that toilet. This is fucking stupid. I just want to turn it off. It's getting stupid. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. People can see what this freaking movie's named. Oh, he's got nice fingernails. That's awesome. Fucking morons back then couldn't add the sound to it somehow. Couldn't have people talk like human beings. We're gonna do a silent movie. And then the fucking morons, they can't figure out how to process the speed so people look normal. Hot diggity dog. Freemason pointing of the finger. I like to fucking chop off a finger that's jabbing into me, or they're sticking their thumb into my hand. I want to fucking take that thumb and then take a fucking hatchet and go chop, bye thumb, and then stick that thumb up their butts. Demented fucking bitches pointing your fingers. Deformed fucking bitches who can't control their faces. That's the reality of it. They can't fucking control that everything's out in the open, that it's fake, and that they should fucking... All I can do is say that Debbie Lou Signan found a way to quit. Adrian Lamo found a way to quit. Fake name Matthew North found a way to quit. Any asshole from military intelligence or associates, contractors, any of you fuckers listening to me right now, why don't you, maybe you should figure out a way to quit. You fucking tweaked out, deformed fucking CUNTS. That's all you fucking are. Goddamn fucking bitches left holding the bag. Go fuck yourselves.